let us continue playing Legend of Dragoon. When we last left off, the game wasn't running properly. No, there we go. Right, into the forest. And... oh, that's alright. I thought for half a moment that it crashed. Now, that little blue spinning triangle thing. That's very important in areas like this, which I will explain just after. I lost a squirrel. Are you Gordon O? These troubled times, you have to protect yourself. What do you think? Want to buy something? Yeah, let's buy something. Now, we have not a lot of gold, but we can certainly buy an additional healing potion. Probably we can afford to keep another burnout. Let's take one body purifier. We'll take two, actually. We have an item limit of 32 for the moment, so... no, we don't need a item tutorial. I've already used an item. There's only one more tutorial we really need to go through, which I might do. Now, the triangle's gone yellow. That means that an encounter is nearby. The longer I spend in an area with an encounter by moving around, the sooner the encounter happens. And so, battle. So, a semi-random encounter thing, but at least it gives you some fair warning about it. Which means I'm rarely going to take step, encounter, which I like. So, some berserk mice. What I will probably do is, every time there's a duplicate encounter, or if nothing interesting happens beyond me basically doing this, I will probably cut it out. Obviously, the first time we encounter an enemy, I have to show off what the enemy is and how weak and rubbish they are, because they all are at this stage of the game. But I will probably do that just to save on time, and also, as I said, this is a long game. So I want to try and trim that down a bit if I can. In the meantime, there's an item box, and the item box contains a charm potion, which I can't quite remember what it does, so that could be fun a little later. Right. Silly forest maze. And it is silly. Well, it's not... at least this one's... no, it really isn't. There's two item boxes, I want them. Unfortunately, that did not get me the items, so I'm going to have to go back and find things. So let's try this one, since we haven't yet. But first, random encounter. And a new enemy to deal with. But again, there's nothing too challenging here. It's an assassin bird, which is... is that air or earth? No, that's air elements, rather. Green is air, yellow is earth, which is a reversal from Dragoon, and I'm probably going to mix that up, at least at the start.
Double flash.
Do 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 bell. And I'm now only one experience point off leveling. From what I remember of this game, you don't have to grind too much to play it. There we go. Require another burnout. Or I can't remember points where I really needed to grind to do things. Maybe a bit later in the game, but for the first disc at least, I should be okay with just going through normally. Right, that will lead me back out to there, and then I has to go... there. Right, so that's done. And I believe it is time for a little bit of a flashback. Horned dog thing. That was the worst monster we've ever encountered in any game ever. And the time to deal with you. Reminds me. Random flashbacks. Yeah, leave Shanna alone. Leave Shanna alone. Hang in there. I'll get you out from there. I'm sure we will. So I think we got one more. Alright, so we've leveled up to level 3. Not a lot of change from there, only a couple of berserk mice. Nothing to really trouble us. So at least a priori. Considering that is a very, very, very hidden road, unless you knew it was there, you wouldn't necessarily know it was there. I mean, just because that's there, there could easily be one back here. Just on that same logic, but oh well. It's fine. Now, the only thing about the world map, we do get encounters here, but it doesn't have the bar anymore. But it's fairly good. It rarely is going to put us through multiple encounters at once, and this is a new enemy, so huzzah. And it's Earth elements. Earth elements.
Double slash.
And it also ate a double slash. But it is quite slow. Yellow basically means they're below half health, red means they're below quarter health. And we're up to another 50. Well, we're halfway to the next level. But onwards we go. Hellena Prison. Don't flying birds. This world is a little strange for many, many reasons. That's just one. Well, how can I sneak in? As somebody fairly intelligent once said, getting into the prison is not the difficult bit. It's getting out. I sense shenanigans. You might want to catch up to them. I was about to say that. Now, the triangle will permanently stay in a red state, but I don't think there's any encounters immediately out here. Nice, see. Good meat and fish. Sir Frugal will be happy. And probably not throw me to my immediate doom. You bought a lot recently. Is there something going on? It's not the business of a merchant like you. Okay, sorry. I'll expect the load. Hide around the side. Yes, because we're very well hidden in our very... red armor. It's brilliant camouflage, apparently. It seems to be okay. Lower the bridge! Now. And in we go. And huzzah, we've made it into prison with minimal fuss. As I say, getting out's the more tricky bit. And thankfully there is a save point here, which we might be utilising off the bat, thinking about this. Made it. I think just for safety we're going to save here. Probably don't need to, but I've only got about 10 minutes. Nah, we'll see. We're not that far into the game, so we can afford to go slightly beyond my 20-minute kind of limit for a video. Out we go. Alright. Who are you? Discovered. This way! Now, that might have seemed like a silly idea, but to be honest, these people are not very tough. And I prefer to just blitz my way in anyway. In addition, I believe once we kill this guy, we can actually use the merchant. Oop, item. It's electric element. Now, electric's a bit strange in this one. It's sort of an... I don't know how to say it. It's sort of not got an advantage against any of them, but it's sort of average against all elements. It does have an advantage against one from what I remember, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's just a general neutral element type thing. Help me, I'm just a delivery man. Be quiet, I'm not going to kill you. Oh, okay, I won't make a noise. I told you I won't make a noise. I'll be unloading it till you finish your business. Oh. Ew, if you're short on items, tell me, I sell those too. Excellent. So let's see what you've got to sell me. Angel's Prayer, we need one of those. Might also be worth keeping that, but we'll just buy a healing potion that gives us up to 9, and then we'll use one. $87 hit points. Right, now where to go? Let's go down here. Because there are items. And we like our stuff. Oop. Stuff is always appreciated. Now, I don't think we can get to the other bit just yet. Might have to have a search around for that. Worst guards in history, I think. They didn't see a guy in red armor running around this admittedly brown place, so it's supposed to camouflage is terrible, but we are fighting you. I have to say, they seem more like cudgels. I know they're probably meant to be spears, but they seem like cudgels. Or just thing on a stick. And more lightning things. Doing 7. We're still okay. I mean, currently we're now guarding for 9 hit points a go, so we're actually approaching a point where we can just use these guarding counters to actually heal up because of the strangeness of it. But as I say, guard has a valid purpose in this game. It also means that everybody has a method of healing. Right, up we go. I see items, and I want... Unfortunately, I don't think I can get to them from here. I have to go around and do some silliness. But actually, we've ended up where we need to go as opposed to where I wanted to go. So, let's go into here. This seems like a perfectly safe area for me to go. And stealth. Strangely, I can get the whole group of them in here chasing me, but I'll just deal with them one-on-one.
Double flash.
And as I've talked over the start of this battle, I think I'm going to show it now, unfortunately. Darn. It's fine, it was only an idea to cut some of these out. They're not taking up too much time, really, so we'll see. Not even giving me that much experience. If I can get to level 4, that'd be useful before we start, but as I say, I don't particularly have to grind this game. Oh, leather jacket. Now I think that's an improvement. Or maybe it isn't. List. Yeah. I don't think we can use the leather jacket, which is a little shit of a shame. Oh, there's another item there. Who is it? There's a guy who's down here. 50 gold. Admit it! Admit what? I'll admit that was relatively simple, but that'll be it. Strangely, that's gotten rid of the other one that was chasing me because of a weird bug. Oh well. That's up. And some more experience, some more gold. Now what I did do there was just use my guard trick to get myself more or less to full hit points. I don't believe we have all the items here. Stuff is always appreciated. Now, I could go back and search for the other stuff, but you know what, stuff is always appreciated, but I don't think there's anything we critically need here, so... Besides, we might be able to get it on the way out, you don't know just yet. So, into here. Move quicker! Move quicker! Ugh. You have such bad luck. You regret not being killed on the battlefield. What do you mean? You really believe you can live comfortably in jail, head warden Frugal. We'll feed you to the monster. Frugal, yeah. Oops. Feed us to the monster. Don't let us humiliate us anymore. Oh, feisty, feisty. It's the worst kind of power, but it's the best kind of feed. If you want to kill me now. I won't let it. See, that's the spear. So Lavitz, you broke out of jail? Silly guy, you think you would escape from here alone? I'll take care of this. Survive and get back to Windows Castle alive. Tell King Albert. Sorry, they've got their hands tied behind their backs. It's gonna be impossible for them to escape. I took care of those guys. That was a silly idea. Mind you, you are stabbing people quite effectively. Is this civil war? You, who are you? Are you a dog of Basil too? No, but apparently there's... Ah. Who are you? I'm Dart, I'm not your enemy. I instantly believe you. I am Levitt Slambert. I'm the head of the First Knighthood of the Duchy of Basil. Well, I seem to have time for introductions. No, we don't. And so we get the first additional member of our party, Sir Lavitz. Who, from his green armour, you can tell is air element. And this is our first battle against free opponents. Difficult? Not really. I think Lavitz is actually a level up on us, comparatively. Might not be, actually. But we'll see. I'll attack you first.
Double slash.
And his ability is the Harpoon, which is again a similar move to the double slash, really. But doing a little more damage. Do 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 do. But it's all important because more usage is more times you use a move, the more powerful it gets. So it works, kind of. Do 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 do.
Double slash.
And one more harpoon should do you. But first, lightning. What I might do is guard up to go and restore our hit points at this stage. Just because it's going to save us healing, so... And as you see, we now take 2, which means my next heal will fully restore me. And Lavitz kills. Overall, that went rather well. 27, 18, not quite leveled just yet. I'll carry out your wish. You said Dart. Can't imagine there's somebody who intentionally comes to Hellena. What are you up to? I'm here to rescue someone important to me. Do you know anything about her? Her name is Shanna. I'm sorry, but I'll look elsewhere. Wait. I'll go with you. I thought you had to go back to the castle as soon as possible. She's important, this girl you're looking for. It's my problem. It was my fault. I don't know what brought you here, but Hellena is not that easy to go through alone. We've been doing well so far. That goes for me too. But I can break out of here together with you. Of course, with the girl. How can we trust me? We just met. The raid you made was quite impressive, and I trusted you to guard my back. That's the way I think. Alright, let's go together. And thus Levitz formally joins the party. Now there are a number of cells which have stuff, so let's go and... Oh, yeah, that's nice. At least there's one empty cell that is here, I guess. Not gonna bother fighting anybody on the way round, we're just gonna go and explore all of the rooms, I think. Right, so here we go. Quick go round, and we get 20 gold. And cowering person will just leave there. And in here we find Sparknet, which is the lightning elemental attack. And there we go. Let me just get around in circles. Don't think we have just yet, but okay, maybe we are. But I think we got all the items that were here anyway. And the second lift. That's why. Who is it? Well, that's me. And me and this guy completely destroyed you. So now we have access to the upper elevator, but I'm going to use the lower elevator. I'm going to save, and then next time we shall see if we can't rescue Shanna from this place. So